Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all gameplay commentary. Here I am on the map Lockdown using the MK14 with that autumn camo. Ooh, it looks sexy. I can't wait to get it gold. And I am not running a silencer on this MK14. That's a breaking of the mold for me. Usually I do run a silencer with the rapid-fire attachment, but this time I decided to run extended mags in rapid-fire, and you know, I think this setup is going to allow me to explore more perks because when you have the extended mags on the MK14s, you're not going to need to reload as much. I do have sleight of hand on here, but in the future, it's going to allow me to explore a bunch of different perks. And while I don't get the added benefit of not showing up on radar every time I shoot, the increased damage, I'm getting the full-on 75 damage per bullet, allows me to contend with all the people that are going to be flocking to me because I show up on radar. So it's an equal give and take, and I like the results, and the gun sounds cool when it's not silenced, unsuppressed, so I'm enjoying that. Again, I apologize if I sound a little weird. I am still sick, woke up this morning. I'm feeling better, but somehow worse, if that makes any sense. My nose is completely stuffed, but I don't feel as like hammered shit, so I guess that's a plus. I got that going for me, which is nice. But again, tons of news from Robert Bowling and Infinity Ward et al. Returning to their studios, returning back to their jobs after they took off winter break like they were effing teachers or something, which I don't understand. They're making a $1 billion product. They should be in the office. Never mind, whatever. I'm done ranting about that. But this is something new. This is something that a lot of people have been clamoring for. I made a video about it and got a lot of hate when I called for it originally, but this is 402's response. He made a tweet yesterday. He says, at Jacob D, yes, we're looking at rebalancing the FMGs further. I'll let you know what we decide and when that might happen. So there are a few other tweets in Robert Bowling's feed, too, that hint at a coming nerf, a further nerf for the FMG9s. And for me, and in all honesty, if you're an FMG9 user, I understand that you like the gun and it's a lot of fun. You have to understand that the gun still absolutely wrecks face at any and all practical ranges. It still is able to do a way better job than it should, especially with steady aim. And I, for one, am going to be glad to see a further nerf, a further, quote, rebalancing of the FMG9. I think, for whatever reason, Infinity Ward has been really hesitant to draw back damage because, as we've seen with every single nerf of a weapon that they've implemented thus far, there is an obvious reluctance to reduce damage because obviously the Type 95 got a nerf, and that was a nerf only because they increased the hipfire spread. That was their, quote, nerf to the Type 95, a weapon that had an insane rate of fire when you threw rapid fire on it and did 55 damage per bullet in each burst. So it's, I mean, a two bullet kill in its primary effective range got an increased hipfire spread, and that was the nerf. And the same thing with the FMG9s. They got an increased hipfire spread while moving, while akimbo, and that's it. There has been no reduction in RPMs. There has been no reduction in damage to any of the weapons, and even with the coming shotgun nerf, they aren't going to reduce damage per se. All they're going to do is fix a glitch that allowed people to increase the damage artificially. So they're not even removing damage. I don't know why Infinity Ward has been so reluctant to reduce damage. To me, the FMG9s are a novelty weapon and nothing more. They should be able to perform, let's say, at close range, but with a high fire rate and a huge hipfire spread, you can get that done at close range. You're not going to win every single battle, but hey, if you are putting yourself in situations where you need to pull out your dual machine pistols and fire them from the hip, you shouldn't be winning that many battles anyway because chances are you're not a very good player. So I don't know why they are so reluctant to reduce damage or at least fire rate or damage output or really anything to do with damage. They want to affect the peripherals, and I don't think that's very effective gun tuning. And in fact, I think that's wishful thinking. I think that's giving themselves way too much credit for their original gun balancing. Originally, the FMG9s, there was no other reason to use any other gun in the game other than the FMG9s at launch, and they barely touched them. Same goes with the Type 95. So there you have it. There is going to be a coming nerf to the FMG9. Will it be damage? Will it be RPM? I'm not exactly sure. Stay locked into this channel and I will bring you updates as soon as I find out. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I am out.